everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over some 2.5-inch Sonic the Hedgehog holiday figures from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. And here is the Holiday Sonic. I love this figure a lot, but we've seen him before. He looks really cute. Sonic on top with the present over here, the logo right here, Jakks Pacific right over there. On the back, we have Sonic the Hedgehog and the rest of the figures from the wave looking awesome. He has a nice little pose over here. Now let's take a look at Sonic. Sonic's head is adorned with a Santa Claus hat. I really love how this looks. The palm looks very cute on that, and even slightly textured, I think. That looks very nice. The whole thing looks wonderful and very well painted. His quills look really nice in the back, as well as his nose is cute, and he has his nice little mouth over here. There's a little bit of, I think, line work issue over there, right there, kind of weird. The eyes look fine though, and the head can articulate left, right, all the way around very well. Nice head on this figure. Sonic is sporting a cute Santa jacket. I like how this looks. Very nice. We get up and down and then all the way around. No swivel over here, sadly. We do get a holding hand and a second holding hand as well, with some nice articulation also over here, and then some up and down. The belt looks nice on this. It's hard to find a good painted belt on this figure when looking for it in the stores. Quills come out of the back as well over here, and it looks very nice. His tail is kind of pointed a little bit away. Just gonna move that into place and hope it stays. But yeah, this looks nice for this body. And we've seen these legs before. I think it might be a different shade of red and a little bit different yellow at least. They swivel and hinge up and down and all the way around, however you want to get them to go. They work out very nicely and are a little bit chaotic to move in this setting, but it's pretty fine, and it's hard to have them stand up, so be careful to get that working for this. Next up is Tails. I love this figure. He looks so cute. We have Tails over here with some reindeer ears, as well as Sonic holding a present, Sonic over here, Jakks over here on the back, the rest of the wave, and Tails, I want to hug you right now. I know, buddy. Let's take a look at Tails. The head sculpt for Tails is one of my favorites, as always. I love this look on him. The little happy joy face just sends me. It's so good. And these reindeer ears are really nice. I actually kind of figured out that he's a reindeer because he has these. He can fly the sleigh, at least, and lead the pack. That's great. Yeah, these little ears are adorable and work really well for Tails. His ears are cute too. The back of his head's pretty plain, but the front is very nice, and he does have some great swivel, at least for this, and it's very cute on him. The body for Tails looks very nice. He's wearing a sort of light blue, almost periwinkle kind of sweater. Really cute. The gloves are great, and they're painted pretty well at least, and look very nice. He also has these tails on here that can swivel all the way around really well, and some nice articulation for going up and all the way around, at least for the arms. It works out really great, and it's super cute to see. I love Tails so much. And Tails' legs and shoes are basically like Sonic. They can go up and then back and then get some nice swivel over here as well. And that's basically it for both legs. Doesn't really do all that much, but at least stands very well. He has some nice feet that work great, as well as two peg holes in the bottom, just like Sonic. And he is just a really cute figure. You can take out and replug in his tail too for some extra little weight, at least back there, and it works very nicely. And here we have my boy Knuckles in the packaging, looking really great. He has the same kind of hat as Sonic does up here. The logo's up here for Sonic, as well as Jakks Pacific right down here. On the back, we have Knuckles ready to punch someone out for giving him coal. We also have Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog, and the rest of the wave right over here. Now let's take a look at Knuckles. Knuckles has a really nice head sculpt. However, the previous figure with the green hat was so much better, I think. He could have used the blue hat maybe for this, I don't know, but it looks nice, at least the red one. It does blend in a lot to his hair to make you kind of think, is it really part of his head or something? I'm not sure. He looks nice though. The articulation is fair. It goes left and right kind of, but Knuckles is my boy. I can't really disparage much against him. And unlike Sonic and Tails, the body is basically the same as the previous Knuckles. This is a rehash of the previous one, at least. Up and down, and then all the way around for this, and then up and down, and then sort of all the way around. It does run into this palm up here. That's a shame. Yeah, it looks nice with the crest though. That's some good paint on there. And the back has this really long tail. It's pretty cool. Helps keep him stable, and yeah, he's good. And the feet, of course, have these really big shoes that are amazing. I love how they look. They also go up and back, and then swivel as well, side too. They're really nicely articulated, both of these, and are very well done. He's a nice figure. Just wish the head, at least the hat, was a different color. And here are the old and new Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles figures. We have the 3 figures of Sonic, Tails over here in green, and Knuckles in green also as part of the advent calendar that came out last year, and they're really great figures. I think somewhat better than the new offerings. I do think I like Tails maybe a little bit more, but there is a lot of paint that isn't accounted for on these figures, and that's a shame. You're missing the lining on the coat over here, the buttons over here, and it discounts the green for the hat. So yeah, while I do like these new figures, I think the old ones are much better. With Sonic standing at about 2 3/4 inches tall, Tails at around 2 1/4 inches tall, maybe 3 inches tall to the top of his antlers, and Knuckles at about 3 inches tall. These are nice figures, and we're going to see even nicer ones and newer ones right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. And here we have Amy Rose the Hedgehog looking great in red. We also have Sonic with the present up here, Sonic the Hedgehog over here. On the back, we have Amy Rose right over here, ready to punch someone, I guess. I'm not sure. For taking Sonic, I guess. Amy, Sonic the Hedgehog, all the figures in the wave. And now we're going to take a look at Amy Rose. Here is the 2.5-inch Amy Rose head we've seen before. Yeah, it's same classic Amy we've seen. She looks nice, though. Same red band around, same face, same eyelashes, and all. Looking really cute. Goes around with the head over here, and that's basically it for this. Yeah, this is reuse, basically. We've seen the body, but not in this striking of red. I love it. It's almost like Mrs. Claus or something. The arms go up and down and all the way around, and for this one, up and down, much better, and all the way around. Yeah, this Mrs. Claus outfit is really cute. The spikes in the back look nice as well. And is it a bow on the back? That's adorable. I love that. It's really nice. Yeah, she probably sees herself as the Mrs. Claus to Sonic Santa. Watch out, Sonic. And the legs, at least the feet, are unpainted red boots looking nice. We do have this little thing back here that kind of bugs me. We do get up and then down and then swivel and then some nice turning all the way around at least. You get back and forth and then sideways and all the great articulation points for these legs looking really great for the 2.5-inch scale. This is a really cute figure. Love Amy. And now we have the most likely to look like Santa Claus but not really be Santa Claus, Eggman. Yeah, he is the anti-Santa basically. Kind of funny. No hat or anything, but he just looks like Santa enough probably to fool everyone into giving them bad nicks for Christmas or something. We have Sonic up here with the present as well as Sonic the Hedgehog logo over here. We have Jakks over here. On the back we have Santa, or at least Dr. Eggman, giving a wave. Yeah, he's influencing me. On the back we have all the figures in the wave. Now let's take a look at Eggman Santa, whatever he wants to be at least. Eggman's head is kind of grafted into his body. You do get some swivel at least left and then right. It's kind of difficult though once you get past a certain point. You have to kind of force it into it. And watch out for that mustache because it looks like it's going to fall off at least. You can't really see the smile underneath, but yeah, there it is kind of. It's kind of creepy and really weird. Yeah, I don't want this Santa coming into my house and giving me presents. The body is one large sphere and the arms go up and down and all the way around. Yeah, we've seen this before basically. Up and down and all the way around. It's the same thing we've seen. The hands are different though. They're differently colored at least. We do get some nice teal on there. It's an interesting color for this. We get some more Santa get up stuff over here at least. Nice paint too on this as well. Better than Sonic's. Yeah, I think all the paint budget went to this guy. All the legalese is nicely done in this sort of print. I wish they do that more often, but yeah, nice figure and good articulation so far. And the feet are these Santa boot kind of things, not really different from what we've seen Eggman wear, really. You can go up and back and then swivel and basically all the way around with this if you want, with both legs at least, and the barcode stuff is at the bottom of the foot as it should be. This is a really nicely painted and done figure. I'm very surprised and really happy with it. Those gloves are cool too. And finally, the last person you ever expect to have any holiday spirit, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, it looks like Amy threw a bunch of glitter on him before putting him into the package. It's kind of funny. We have the modern Sonic logo up top this time. We also have a differently rendered Sonic with a really poorly photoshopped hat. Just specific down here. We also have on the back Shadow looking really angry with his fist up, and the rest of the figures in the wave. Now let's check out Shadow the Hedgehog Glitter Edition. Here we have Shadow the Hedgehog's head done in a very shiny plastic, really catching those lights from my setup. Yeah, this is actually really funny. He's just covered in glitter from head to toe. This is kind of my worst nightmare too, because glitter, once it gets on you, it never ever leaves. The paint on him is fine. The nose is kind of weird though. I really like the effect. It's really nice. He has some good twist over here all the way around, and everything's painted pretty well on his head. Yeah, this is really funny. Shadow's body is pretty funny actually. I never realized the proportions of this character. Very squat body, very long limbs. But yeah, that's all the hedgehogs, I guess, kinda. Looks nice, all covered in glitter, very funny. You do get it all the way around and then up and a down, and the paint is waves done well on the arms too, at least for all the glitter as well, and then up and down for this arm, and sort of all the way around. You gotta watch out for these over here, these quills. But yeah, it's pretty funny to see this character, and it's really nice to see him all covered in glitter. I do have an issue with Shadow's legs in that they're kind of gummy and hard to move. You have to really lift it up if you want to move his legs up, and then push them back far if you want to push them back. They also didn't miss the paint on here on the sides, at least for the red, and his shoes look really nice as well. I do wish they missed this though, that's a bummer. And the attention to detail with the glitter even goes down to the bottom of his shoes with the pig holes down there. But yeah, those legs could use a little bit of rework, or at least some different materials for them. And here are the Sonic the Hedgehog Advent Calendar figures with the newly released holiday figures. And I really love how these all look together. They're pretty cohesive actually with the color schemes, especially Sonic and Amy being Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus, and Knuckles and Tails having that green theme going on, and Eggman and Shadow just doing their own thing. It's a pretty fun wave of figures, at least in this little batch right over here. And here's the entire holiday wave together. We have Sonic, Amy, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles, and Shadow looking their holiday best. With Amy standing at about 2.5 inches tall, Eggman standing at around 2 3/4 inches tall, and Shadow standing at about 2.5 inches tall. They all look really nice together and are a really good wave. However, I do think the Advent Calendar figures released previously of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are much better than these. The biggest omission from this wave, though, is any accessories at all. No one comes with them. This present from the Advent Calendar is probably one of my favorite Sonic accessories released. I love how it looks. It's really great. It works for any kind of diorama or anything. It's incredibly well done. I love the sculpt work. The at least sticker work on this is great. It's a really nice piece. I wish they included something like this in the holiday wave. Overall, happy holidays. Jakks Pacific was really smart to add on to the previous holiday figures. However, I think that half the wave is really great and the other half is just okay. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails being repaints are just alright. I like Knuckles the least, Sonic second least, and Tails the best out of these three. As far as Amy, Eggman, and Shadow go, I do find them to be really nice figures. All repaints, however, I do like what they did with each of them. Amy being her own kind of version of Mrs. Claus, Eggman being his own warped version of Santa Claus, and Shadow just being covered in glitter are all really fun to see. Separated, I think these figures are alright in their own right, but I do find them to be much better when put together in a photo. If you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, you probably already have these figures, but if not, I highly recommend picking up Amy, Eggman, and Shadow at least if you already have the Advent Calendar. And if you want, I also recommend getting Tails, but not Knuckles or Sonic. They're just too underdone from their previous versions. But make no mistake, during the holidays when making time to hang out with friends and family, there's no time like the present. So which figure here is your favorite, or which holiday figure is your favorite out of the 9? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.